worship of the written word, which is where we think the grammar police really come in. Right? We believe, and again, this is summarizing from that website that we mentioned earlier. We're happy to provide those in the links. But if it's not grammatically correct, it has no value. That's something that we all really need to marinate on as proposal experts and as people who are providing business communication. If it's not grammatically correct, it has no value. And we'll show a little bit later how strategically breaking the rules of grammar is sometimes used inappropriately to help us access or sell to communities of color, and how white people have co-opted that as well. So this is a huge conversation. Second is that we're focusing on the form over the function of the message. So is that comma in the right place? Is that semicolon in the right place? Or versus, does the sentence actually say something worthwhile? Does it communicate something that I can understand? The form over the function. And then finally here, blaming people and communities for failing to follow written instructions. And this one's a little bit more subtle, but it really just demands that certain communities have a real fluency in the way, again, that the white preeminent language model works. Ben, what do you think about this concept of like worship of the written word? Have you seen this employed in proposal context or kind of in business context? Like,
I have so many thoughts.
Okay.
So many thoughts. Again, worship of the written word really strikes me as status-seeking behavior or gatekeeping behavior. It is an attempt to separate yourself from the individuals around you and elevate yourself in that regard. It's poison, and not only that, what it generates inside your proposal process is also damaging. This is actually harming your business, and the idea behind it is, if we elevate language and we think, oh my goodness, we have to sound intelligent, we have to sound well-informed, then you will have individuals who are not as strong in the language that you are trying to message with, and they will create complex messaging structures. They will use words that make the point, that will miss the point. Like, you should be writing for the vast majority of your proposals at like an 8th grade or lower level. Like, sales writing needs to be simple, it needs to be straightforward. And when you make it erudite, when you go to academic, and there's me using a big word for no reason, when you make it complex, when you try to elevate it to an intellectual standard that it doesn't really need, or like the false intellectual, then you are actually creating a situation where you are going to disconnect or create dissonance with the reader.